Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ali. I am a triathlon coach and I help triathletes working on their swim technique by doing swim technique analysis videos. So don't hesitate to contact me so I can do the same for you. So today I have Stefano, a triathlete working for his first half Ironman. Um, I'm working with him this year to improve his swim bike run, and I'm happy today to analyze his swim technique. I am based in PJX, so near Geneva. Um, so that's it. All right. Uh, let's uh, let's look at his stroke. So first, the top view. Let's look at it. What do we have? Um, the first thing that I can see here is the alignment. So when he's entering the water, you can see that the position of his head is here, okay? And you can see his spine doing like this, right? Uh, what he needs to work on, Stefano, you need to keep your head straight here with your spine. So you can see that your head is going a little bit on the left when you're entering the water. What I would like to see is your head a little bit straight here, so here, so that your spine doesn't bend. The symptom that we see is, we can see here, all your body is bent a little bit. So just make sure that your head is straight, and with a little bit of core strength outside the water, I'm sure you can correct this. Then what do we have then? Okay. The other thing is your feet. You can see that your feet are quite spread out here, especially when you are breathing. Here, right here. You can see your feet are like this. I would like to see something more closer. This is due to the fact that you are doing a lot of rotation here. Your torso shouldn't be rotated too much. And my guess is that your torso is doing too much rotation because also of your head position while you are breathing here. Maybe you should a little bit turn a little bit less your head by keeping one eye in the water, so that you don't have to do too much rotation on the torso, so that your feet doesn't spread, because your feet spreads because you're looking for balance. When you rotate too much your torso, your feet, your legs automatically spread out to find this balance. So make sure you when you kick with your feet, think about touching your toes, your big toes together. You see, it's decent when you're not breathing, although you can still improve it. But here can put on different frames. But yeah, when you're breathing, this is too much. See here, for example, it is spread while you're not breathing, so you can still improve it. This is the here. I want the big toes to touch each other. A good way to work on it is to put a pull buoy, and still kick with your feet. This will force you to get less distance between your legs, and also less amplitude, like smaller kicks. That's what I meant. So Other than that, for this view, we can just move on. Okay, so this is the view on the side. I can see a decent position of the body. I can see your hips quite near the surface. Also, I can see your heels going outside the water sometimes, which is a good position. So there is not too much legs sinking, so that's a good thing. Another thing to look is your recovery. The recovery is really quite good. What I like to see is the elbow is the highest point, the hands are really relaxed, and you're doing an internal rotation. Let's look at the other hand, on the right one. Same. Elbow is high and your hands are relaxed. So this is good. Your recovery is really good, but there is something to improve on the entry of the water. Let's put again the video and look. This is a good position. See here, let's pause. Okay, here. This is a good position to enter the water. So what I would like to see is just continue this movement so that you enter here and reach out on the front. But let's look at what we see just after that. Instead of entering with your hand first and then your wrist and then your elbow, everything is entering on the same time. And this is not quite good, because then when you reach, you will bring with you a lot of bubbles, and the alignment will be a little bit not good, because your elbow will drop. This is why it's important to enter the water like an arrow, and keep your elbow higher than your hand and wrist, so that when you reach, you are in a good position for a good start for the catch. Let's look at the other hand. See here, that's better. That's better with the right hand. You're entering first with your hand and wrist, and then your elbow. So that's good. Other than that, it's quite okay. Again, the alignment and the buoyancy is good. So that's a good thing. You don't need to work on it. Let's move forward and look at the inside in front of you. Okay, there's a lot to say for this position. Okay, let's look first at your head position. See, you're looking a little bit too much in the front, but we will see it on the other view. But your head is also moving too much. See, of course, when you're breathing, that's fine. But then here, your head should stop here and stay aligned, like on a train track. But then it's still moving on the left here. See, from here to here. That's what we saw on the first view. I would like it to stay really in front of your spine. The other thing is your hands. This correction is really easy. This is a easy correction, easy things to work on. Your hands should be straight, not necessarily really tense, but just straight like this. Not like this, like you are right now. It should be like this, but it doesn't mean that you need to really get your hand tense. It should be still relaxed. Also, about the spread of your hand, it shouldn't be like this, although you are not like this, but I see a lot of people like this, and it shouldn't be really tense. It should be like really close, but relaxed. A little bit of spread, just a little bit like this, is fine, but not like this. So what you need to work on is not staying like this, but be really like this, so that you have a good hold, a good push on the water. Same with your other hand. Let's move forward here. It's a little bit better, but still a little bit not straight. Then we can look at the arms position. What we can see here is that your arms are quite straight here, and the other one also here. And also what is important is look at your elbows, shoulders. They are here, and the other one is here. I would like it to see more on the top, so that you can have a good reach position and then a good catch. If your if your shoulder is dropping like this, if your shoulder is dropping, then also your elbow will drop and you will reach like this. If you get your shoulder higher with an internal rotation, see, now we can have a good catch position. And if my elbow is dropping and my elbow and my shoulder are dropped, then there's no way I can push on the bottom like this. The only way to push on the bottom is to keep my arm straight, right? If I want to bend my elbow, my hand is going on the left. So what we need to do when we swim is keep your shoulder high with an internal rotation, see, external, internal rotation, so that my elbow keeps high, and then I can push on the bottom with my forearm. So now I can talk about the angle. Let's look at your angle here. Your angle is about 169. What we're looking for, we are looking for something between 100 and 120. So should be something like this. Your hand here should be positioned between your shoulder and your elbow. Of course, the elbow should be the farthest point, like the point that is the more outside on the body. Right now it's straight. Your elbow should be the far on the left, and then your hand should be positioned between your elbow and your shoulder, something like this, which gives us an angle between 100 and 120. This is the best position to be able to push with the right muscles, to activate the right muscles, which is the grand dorsal, the dorsal. Right now, with your current position, you're not using the big muscles. You're also only using like the elbow muscles, the shoulder muscles here. The shoulder muscles and a little bit your pectoral. Yeah, this is really important. So the first thing to work on for you is a good reach position. A good reach position with what I said, shoulder and elbow high, so that then you can have a good catch position. See here, instead of this or this, instead of this, you should do this. Okay, so it's just a bend of the elbow so that you get your forearm vertical with to push the water correctly. And then when you worked on the catch position, then you can focus on the angle here. Okay. Let's look at the other hand, but it's the other arm is the same thing also. Look at your shoulder, it's dropping too much. See, and also another thing is, let's put the video on play and here. Okay, the other thing is you're lacking a little bit the catch phase. Sorry, the reach phase. The reach phase makes you able to do a semi-catch stroke, which means, so that you have a good reference, which means that when you're, for example here, when your right hand is entering the water, the left arm should be on the catch position. So it should be on this position here. See? So if you have a little bit more reach here, see, you keep a little bit your hands going on the front and preparing your elbow and shoulder high for the catch. This makes able the other hand to come back and then start the catch here with this hand, start the catch while your other hand is entering the water. So with this technique, with this semi catch stroke, it also gives you way more buoyancy, and also it always keeps something pushing. While if you are like just spinning your hands like you're doing right now, from this position to, sorry, I went too fast. Let's take it another one. Sorry. So from this position here to this position here, you do not have any propulsion. See? And right now you are slowing down, and then you have to re-accelerate, which takes a lot more energy than just keeping your speed. So this reach position and semi-catch stroke will makes you able to always have something that brings you forward. Okay? So so semi-catch stroke is really important for you, so that you can always have propulsion. Let's bring it here. All right. So what I said earlier is that you have a decent position here. You're not thinking too much, but I think you can still improve your position by being a little bit more straight, by looking just a little bit less on the front. We can see here. See, you're looking here. I would like you to see somewhere between here and here. Right now, you are looking more like this. We can see also on this view, your elbow is dropping here. At this position, you should be still doing your reach, because you're still looking outside. You're still breathing right now. So you should be keeping your hands here, so that you keep having a little bit of buoyancy with your catch, and waiting for your other hand to enter the water to start the catch. Let's move a little bit. So you should have your hand entering the water at this position here, but it is entering only here. See, your hand is only entering here, and your hand and this arm should be here at this position. So there is a timing problem here, and this timing problem is easily resolved by working first. In swimming, you always need to exaggerate a movement that you want to learn, so that it feels normal when you're doing it right. So one good thing to work on is a fully catch stroke. So you don't move your hand, my right hand here, I do not move it till my other hand catch on it. Then I go there like this. So you need to work on this, so that then the semi-strike stroke feels normal. On the other hand, same thing. It's a little bit better. See, the other hand, the other arm was here when you entered the water, but right now you are here. It's still not perfect. It should be like something like this, but it's better. And look also at the symptom that you have, because you're not doing this, what I said earlier, this elbow and shoulder high while you are reaching, so that you can do a good catch. What is a good catch? A good catch is when I take when I draw a straight line between your shoulder and your wrist here, your elbow here should be higher than this line. This is a good catch position. It doesn't need necessarily to be high elbow, like something quite extreme like this. This is what we see in like high level swimmers. Of course, as an amateur, you don't have the mobility to do that. I just want to see something like this instead of like this. This makes sure that you have more verticality on your forearm here instead of like this, and then you can push more water on this side instead of pushing water on the bottom. And then let's look at your catch position here. Of course, we saw it on the earlier view. It seems like you have. If I draw a line, it seems like your elbow is near the line, but it's because you have a straight hand right here, like this, a straight arm. You should like bend your elbow, put your shoulder higher, your elbow should be like this, and it should feel something like this. But you can see that still your elbow is lower than the straight line here. Other than that, there are other like small things to work on, but this is not the priority, because of course you have some corrections are more important than others. For example, I can talk about the alignment here. When your shoulder and your elbow are aligned here on the vertical point of view, your hand also should be aligned, but this is not to work on right now. It should be something later, once you correct the other mistakes or position mistakes that you're doing. We have one last video that we can look at it, and you can see clearly here that your arms are quite straight instead of being having an elbow bent, and also you can also see that your shoulders are dropping directly. I mean, immediately they are dropping, and put it here. Let's put it on slow motion. See, you can see that your shoulders are dropping and that you lack the reach position. You're entering the water and going straight down here. See, you're going straight down, while you should have for half a second to a second reach position that set up all the catch phase and then the pull phase. All right. So I hope you liked this quick video. Of course, we will work on some priorities corrections. So the position of the head, the semi-cast stroke, the position of the shoulders and elbow when you are reaching. Those are the major correction that you should work on. Also, try to swim a little bit with the pull buoy to learn how to kick with small kicks and keep your feet together. And then also work a little bit on your core strength outside the water so that you keep a better alignment. Those are the best advices that I can give you right now. Of course, there is a lot to talk about, but I want to keep it short and concise. All right, thank you very much, guys, for looking at the video, and don't hesitate to contact me if you want more advices. All right, bye bye, guys.